The hidden internet. Right now, as you're watching this video, billions of people around the world are using the internet. They're checking emails, watching videos, scrolling through social media, shopping online, and searching for information. But what if I told you that everything you use every day represents only a tiny fraction of the internet? What if beneath the websites you know, beyond search engines and social media platforms, exists a massive hidden world that most people will never see? A place where journalists, privacy advocates, intelligence agencies, whistleblowers, researchers, and cybercriminals all operate side by side. A place known as the dark web. For years, movies, television shows, and sensational headlines have portrayed the dark web as a mysterious underground filled with dangerous criminals and illegal activities. But the truth is far more complex and far more fascinating. Today, we're exploring one of the internet's most misunderstood and mysterious environments. This is the dark web explained. To understand the dark web, we first need to understand how the internet is structured. Imagine the internet as a giant iceberg floating in the ocean. The websites you visit every day make up what is known as the surface web. This includes websites like Google, YouTube, Facebook, Amazon, Wikipedia, news websites, blogs, and online stores. These pages can be found by search engines and are easily accessible to anyone with an internet connection. However, the surface web is only a small portion of the entire internet. Beneath it lies something called the deep web. The deep web is often confused with the dark web, but they are not the same thing. The deep web includes all online content that is not indexed by search engines. Your email account is part of the deep web. Your online banking information is part of the deep web. Medical records, subscription services, company databases, academic archives, and cloud storage systems are all part of the deep web. In fact, most of the internet exists within the deep web. Then, hidden even deeper, is the dark web. The dark web is a small section of the internet that has been intentionally concealed and requires special software to access. It cannot be reached through ordinary web browsers in the same way you access regular websites. Instead, users typically access it through a network known as Tor. Tor stands for the Onion Router. The name may sound unusual, but it perfectly describes how the system works. When you browse the internet normally, information travels directly between your device and the website. Your internet service provider, websites, and various network operators can often identify where that traffic comes from. Tor works differently. Instead of taking a direct route, your internet traffic is passed through multiple servers located around the world. Each server removes a layer of encryption before passing the information to the next destination. Just like peeling layers from an onion. Because of this process, it becomes much more difficult to determine where the traffic originally came from. No single server knows the complete journey. As a result, users gain a significantly higher level of privacy and anonymity. And that anonymity is where the story of the dark web truly begins. But why was a technology designed for privacy adopted by millions around the world? The answer may surprise you. Why the dark web exists. One of the biggest misconceptions about the dark web is that it was created by criminals. In reality, the technology behind Tor was originally developed by researchers working with the United States Naval Research Laboratory. Their goal was to create a communication system that could protect sensitive information and conceal the identities of users. Eventually, the technology became available to the public. Over time, it evolved into one of the world's most widely used anonymity networks. Today, Millions of people use Tor and similar technologies for completely legitimate reasons. Journalists use anonymous networks to communicate with confidential sources. Whistleblowers use them to expose corruption and misconduct. Political activists rely on them to avoid censorship and surveillance. Citizens living under restrictive governments often use anonymity tools to access information that would otherwise be blocked. Researchers and cybersecurity professionals use them to study digital threats and online behavior. And many ordinary people simply use these tools because they believe privacy is a fundamental right. For some individuals, anonymity is not about hiding wrongdoing. It's about protecting freedom of expression and personal safety. However, anonymity has another side. The same technology that protects legitimate users can also attract people who wish to avoid accountability. This is one of the reasons the dark web has gained such a controversial reputation. Within the dark web, users can find forums, private communities, anonymous communication services, independent publications, digital libraries, and research resources. Many websites exist specifically to promote privacy, free speech, and secure communication. But alongside these legitimate uses, there have also been areas associated with criminal activity. Over the years, various illegal marketplaces have emerged on the dark web. Cybercriminal communities have used anonymous forums to exchange information. Stolen data has been traded. Fraud schemes have been organized. And cyber attacks have sometimes been planned and coordinated. These activities have generated countless headlines and contributed significantly to the dark web's notorious image. However, there is an important reality that is often overlooked. Anonymity does not make someone untouchable. Law enforcement agencies around the world have spent years developing sophisticated techniques to investigate criminal activity on hidden networks. Numerous major operations have been infiltrated, monitored, and ultimately shut down. Many individuals who believed they were completely anonymous eventually found themselves identified and arrested. The dark web is not beyond the reach of the law. Nor is it a lawless digital wilderness where anything is possible. The reality is much more nuanced. The dark web is neither entirely good nor entirely bad. It is a tool. And like any tool, its impact depends on how people choose to use it. And the biggest myths about the dark web are still ahead, because what most people believe about it is completely wrong. Unfortunately, myths surrounding the dark web continue to spread. One common myth is that simply accessing the dark web is illegal. In many countries, this is not true. Using privacy-focused software such as Tor is generally legal. What matters is how the technology is used. Another myth is that everyone on the dark web is involved in criminal activity. In reality, millions of users access anonymous networks for privacy, research, journalism, communication, and security. Some are activists. Some are researchers. Some are ordinary citizens concerned about digital surveillance. Another popular misconception is that the dark web is impossible to monitor. History has repeatedly shown that this is not the case. Law enforcement agencies continue to conduct investigations and operations targeting criminal networks operating online. Many major criminal enterprises have been successfully dismantled. There is also a widespread belief that the dark web represents the majority of the Internet. This is inaccurate. The deep web contains the overwhelming majority of online information. The dark web represents only a small hidden segment within that much larger ecosystem. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the dark web is what it reveals about modern society. At its core, The debate surrounding the dark web is really a debate about privacy. As technology becomes increasingly integrated into our lives, enormous amounts of personal data are collected every day. Governments seek greater security. Companies gather vast amounts of consumer information. Artificial intelligence systems analyze behavior at unprecedented scales. As a result, questions about privacy have become more important than ever. Who owns our data? Who has access to our online activity? How much privacy should individuals have in a digital world? And where should the balance between privacy and security be drawn? The dark web exists at the center of these questions. To some people, it represents a necessary defense against surveillance and censorship. To others, it presents challenges for law enforcement and public safety. Neither perspective tells the entire story. The truth lies somewhere in between. The dark web is not a hidden kingdom populated exclusively by criminals. Nor is it a perfect sanctuary for digital freedom. It is a reflection of human behavior itself. Complex, powerful, and often misunderstood. As our world becomes increasingly connected, understanding these hidden corners of the internet becomes more important than ever. Because the conversation surrounding privacy, anonymity, security, and freedom is not going away. In many ways, the future of the internet may depend on how we choose to navigate those challenges. The dark web remains one of the most mysterious parts of the digital world. But mystery should never be confused with myth. The more we understand it, the better equipped we are to understand the internet itself. And perhaps, in the process, understand ourselves as well. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into technology, cybersecurity, and the hidden side of the digital world.